Hey, it's skyscraper here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today we're back in action now. My monitor is up and running again. I've got a new one, so I'm happy about that, and it just makes life significantly easier. So anyway, enough yapping, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be hitting the max level reincarnation, and I should be able to do it right now. Well, as you can see, I'm able to reincarnate, and we'll see what it's all about. So before we do dive into it, I'm looking at the computer area at the moment. And I do want to try and upgrade the PC, but it's just so expensive. It's like, what is it? 2.37 trillion. And I've been AFK for probably about 45, 50 minutes now. And I'm not even, I'm barely just over a third of the way there. So in this case, we're not going to wait around because it is pointless. And we may as well just do the reincarnation, get some of the boosts from it, and really just go from there. So I was on the rune when I was AFK this morning. Well, this afternoon. It's not even the morning. But as you can see, I did manage to get some of these. I got 4 of these and 2 of these. So pretty cool. New runes for me. They do actually, one of them does boost cores as well, which is really nice because it just makes it slightly easier to get those cores. And yeah, so we should be getting a boost of cores as well when we do the reincarnation, I believe. So we'll be checking that out in just a second. I am recording, which is good. And let's dive into it then. Okay, so this is it right here, the max level reincarnation. You know how it works. And all we simply do is just go ahead and reincarnate. It gives me more cores, we get more power. Let's just close the chat off for a second. I did get the garden as well. I got that yesterday. Luckily, it took ages, but I did get it in the end. I'll show you that in a second. We've got more power, like I mentioned. We'll get more energy. And we'll get more rune luck, which is nice. We get more tier bulk, more tier luck, and additional rune bulk. So did I say rune bulk twice? I meant rune luck and rune bulk if I did, but you know what I meant. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're maxed. Okay, so we've maxed out in terms of reincarnations. We still do have a lot to do. And in order to get to that point of just really maxing the game out altogether, I think we need to just really farm runes in the new area and try to max out the PC. I don't know what the max level PC currently is, or if there even is a max, so that'll be rather interesting to see, because if there isn't, or if there is in fact, we'll obviously get it. If there isn't, then yeah, we're going to struggle a bit, because, well, not struggle, you would never max out if that's the case, but because it's infinite. You can't max if it's infinite. But you know what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead and just quickly get these upgrades back again. I know I did just spend everything, but realistically, I just want to try and get those done. I just want to max every world out. I know I could go to the mining area straight away, but in this case, I keep forgetting my tiers are automatic. So there we go with that one. We can run to get some runes. We should get loads of Ragnaroks, which we do. And that's nice to see. A bit of lag on it seems, but it's all good. And now we can just max these out any second now. Boom. And then we can come over to here. That's all looking good. We may as well just quick upgrade these for the sake of it. And there we go with that one. And now I'll quickly show you the garden. So I did get this yesterday. It took me forever to get, but we did get it. So pretty nice to see. I did use some tier luck potions, I think they're called, or whichever potions they would be, which did help. So if we can get if we can go from 8.5k to 10k passive shards up here, I will be buying the final upgrade on rune bulk, which will be quite nice, because then that's maxed out as well. So next up, we do have the desert. We are just able to quickly get some of the runes right here. The desert is all fully automated now, it seems, which is quite nice. So we may as well just get some of the runes just to help out with the oil. Quickly go over to the fossil area. I'm sure it doesn't really change too much anyway, but we may as well go for it, right? So now we do need to just quickly farm some different ores. So in this case, anything else other than stone, we do get limestone. We'll quickly go ahead and sell that one. We will quickly just buy the workers. I can't because I'm not Minify 1. But again, we'll just max out the stats over here. And now we can just quickly do this. So we're getting a few runes. Nothing really too crazy as such, but again, it just will be beneficial to us. I don't even need those ones because it's a waste of time. And now all we realistically need to do is probably just get like tier 2, I guess. That should be helpful. And then now we just simply wait. And then as soon as I can get it, we may as well just get a pickaxe for the sake of it, because I can already hear people crying in the comments. Where's the pickaxe? But yes, we'll get one right there. All right, so we've got what we need in this aspect. Let's go ahead and just auto-click the Minify in the background. hopefully it doesn't take too long, because as soon as I can minify, I can unlock the cyber ward, and then that should just change everything and basically just give me what I need. So we've minified right there. As you can see, the upgrade piece on the left did reset. So we may as well just get the stone pickaxe right away. We get some salts right there, pretty cool. And now we can come over to here. In fact, I don't know what I'm doing because I just need to use the refinery. So we can refine straight away, boom. And now we can come over to here, auto click these to max, and there we go. And now we can just drop back. Anything we get, we can just sell immediately for some cash. Move over to this section, just get 1 or 2 pickaxes, it doesn't really matter. Get the upgrades over here as well. And then in this case, we'll probably just go to level 3, I think that should be quite good. So any moment, cool. All right, so level 3 is being hit. Let's just go over to the worker section, buy this, and buy this one. And then just stand on this rune for a moment, and then we'll just go to the other 2 as well. And then there we go for that one. We'll just quickly do this one, just so we're farming the ores whilst I'm in the other world and everything, because we do have the workers. So we may as well just fully automate this world whilst I can. And if we are able to get to minify number 2 from just automation, perfect. Let's just max that out. I mean, what's really going to happen? I mean, that's probably a bad idea, actually. I wouldn't really recommend to do that this early, but either way, it should still be fine because my workers are luckily quite good. So, well, one isn't, one is, but all right, so let's get this going right now. We do need to top this up. We'll just get some form of energy. We'll tick it one more time afterwards. And then as soon as we do manage to get into the billions, which we should be right now, boom, we get 900 odd QD right there. So really good to see that. We can now just come back over to here, quickly repeat this process once more, and then that should be really nice to see. So level 73 on that one. We could probably go for the max, but at this point it's just not even worth it because we've maxed everything out over here anyway. So now we can go back to here. We can stand on the rune this time. And then if I can see, that would be quite nice. We can go for these, max everything out over here, top this one back up, and leave that be at number 5 because we've got a bit of work to do. And therefore we do need to continue to farm this. So we'll now go for the charges. We'll just max the charge out. It shouldn't really take too long. Luckily, it is quite quick, but I've just remembered one other thing as well. Before I do that, we should probably just come over to here, upgrade all right there, upgrade all right here, and that's going to give me the circuits, which is quite nice, or a boost on circuits. We can come back to the RAM now, the charge piece, which is nice. There we go. So we've got 6 times charges right now, which should just make maxing that out significantly easier. And now we can just do the upgrade all once again. And now if we come over to the charges, we are getting billions already, which is nice. So now we're up to trillions, and we've already maxed this area out. Perfect. Make sure auto is on. We don't need to go into the tech tree because I've maxed that out already from the last video. So yes, we're doing well at the moment. All right, so let's go for these upgrades right now. We just need to max this one out. I believe 10 is the max. So charge X, which is obviously 10 in Roman numerals. But again, I can't really remember which is the max, so we'll just be checking that one out shortly. And whichever it is, we'll just be going for it regardless, because realistically, it doesn't really take too long. At least in my experience, it doesn't. All right, so let's just get these upgrades going. We should be able to max out in just a second. I should have probably not be stood on it as much, but again, we now need 75 QD, so it's probably the play to stand on it right now because we're just going to boost it up and get to that point where we need to be. Perfect. So now we need 5 QN. So maybe we may need to rotate between this one and the other side. But again, we'll just see what happens because at the moment, we're still doing very well. We're already up to the QN already. And yes, we don't even need to move. So we've done that one already. 5 QD per second right now per charge, which is per second, of course. So really good to see that. We need 750 QN, which is quite a lot. But again, it shouldn't really be too much of a problem for me because I do have a bunch of upgrades from the computer, which are boosting charges and everything else like that. So we do have more cores already. I think I need like 32, if I'm not mistaken, 32 billion or something in order to get to the bit we need. So we may as well just go for this. We've maxed it out, but we may as well just get the upgrades for the max. Why not, I guess? I mean, it doesn't really change much, I understand that, but yeah, we may as well just do it. So we're up to 16 QN right now, 33, 67, 135, 100, 269, and onwards. So 1 SX right there. Pretty cool. Max this one out immediately. Max this one out too. And charge is now fully maxed out. So we'll quickly just get some runes. We'll go back, max this one out too. It doesn't really change too much because I don't need charge anymore. However, we may as well just do it. This board is maxed, so that is good to see. We've maxed out the tech tree, but I can just double check in a second. In fact, let's just quickly go to this first and see. So we need 31.6, and we're currently on 30.4 or 30.6 right now. So we're gaining a decent amount right here, which is very nice indeed. And there we go. So we've got the upgrade for that one. We can now just see where we're at with these. 5 bill, bit expensive for me at the moment. Just under a bill. 200 mil, we may as well just do that one to push it up in line with the others. This one is extremely cheap, so we'll just push this one over to a billion as well. There we go right there. And now, again, same with this one. So we'll get this up to just roughly around a billion. So one more upgrade right here. And we should be good. Perfect. So not too bad. We are now farming cores, which is what I do need because I need to boost the computer. Because there's nothing in the game at the moment that does reset your computer upgrades. At least to my knowledge, it doesn't. You just lose your cores or whatever else. But again, it's all fine. We can just quickly max this one out once again. And top this back up right there. Check the charges again, which is still maxed. Go to the tech tree, and we're doing really well. So the only thing I really need to do at this point is, I guess, just max out the computer. Let's just go to the worlds. I mean, I could farm the 500k event, but realistically, what does it even change? Not a lot. So I could go for rune sacrifices and things like that. So we do need the garden. However, I believe with... Oh, it's QN. Okay, so we could potentially get the garden. Have I not got it yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so for reference, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, in the video yesterday, the update video, you would have seen that the or it might be yesterday. I don't even know when this video is going out, to be honest. There's so many updates and videos I need to make. And you know, my schedule sometimes is a bit all over the place. So this may be a pre-record. If it is, it came out on Saturday. If it comes out on Sunday, which is the 26th of October, then yesterday was the update. If it doesn't come out on the 26th and it's like the 27th onwards, then the update did come out on the 25th, which is the Saturday. So this came out on Saturday on the 25th of October. And as you can see, you just need runes and you can sacrifice them. So the first one is the garden rune, which you get in the forest area, the main world. So we just need to farm this. And for reference, it is actually in between the difficulty of this one and this one. So it is 10 QN. So we'll see if we can get it. Maybe we can, maybe I can't. I'm tempted just to leave this running for a moment and see if I can. I don't think I'll be able to without any potions, perhaps, but we'll just see. Maybe let's put a potion on, okay? I just want to see if I can get it for purposes of the video. So let's just do one of each and leave this running. So if I get it, I'll let you know. If I don't get it, either way, I'll let you know, I guess. So we'll just see what happens, and I'll be back shortly once, hopefully, I get the rune. All right, guys, so we've got a quick update. I did manage to finally get one garden tree, as you can see. And I'm not even joking. It took me over an hour to get. Luckily, I'm just able to AFK farm it today, so it's not necessarily a big issue. But again, it just took forever. So we did manage to get it, though, which is the main thing. So we've got one garden tree. Let's see what it really does. So it gives me a slight boost to rune luck, rune bulk, and 50 times apple and 50 times seeds. So not bad, I guess. Definitely not the worst, but let's just quickly see. So my rune luck now is still 1 bill. So realistically, it didn't really do anything. So what we'll do then is we will sacrifice it to see what it actually does and how that works. So let's check this out. So we run over to the rune sacrifice machine. We need 10 into... Okay, never mind. We won't then. So that was a waste of an hour of my life. But anyway, we figured it out. Next time around, I'll probably have 1 or 2 or maybe even 10 plus to get that done on video. So stay tuned for that one. However, we did manage to get one though. I said I would get one and I did. So at least I'm a man of my word in that aspect. But before we do end the video, I quickly just want to spend my cores because I have 1.17 trillion. We may as well just spend them all at this point because, I mean, yeah, this one is quite far away. I mean, we're technically halfway there, but yeah, it's just not going to be anytime soon, is it? So therefore, let's just go ahead and spend everything right now and let's just upgrade this. So maybe that wasn't the play. Probably it wasn't, in fact, so yeah, bit of an L, I guess, but I mean, we spent them. We're getting some boost, right? I mean, they all boost each other, really, so yeah, we'll take it, though. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out my other videos, and I will see you in the next one. If you've got any games you want me to play, do drop a comment. I've got a video coming out soon on crop incremental, so stay tuned for that one. I know there's the update in dungeons incremental as well. That update was rather controversial, I guess, but again, I'm sure we'll be covering it at some point. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.